Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to another random Friday edition of Tilted Table. We have another unboxing this week. We got the, do you speak German, Claire? Okay. The Brettspiel Adventskalender. And basically what this is, there are 25 board game expansions, like secret board game expansions in the advent calendar behind these doors. And
how does this work? Like, they seem like I assumed would have been a bigger box, but
I know. So I don't know. I'm imagining like they could be something like a new token or like a new card. Like it could be like small things too.
Okay, that would make more sense.
So I won't spoil the surprise, but you can just see all the games that are in here. They say there's a 25th secret door somewhere, and then I have another envelope that came that goes with that secret door. So I think the idea is we're just going to go one by one, and we'll take turns just opening a box and describing what we see inside.
So we're opening everything. We're opening like all.
I don't know that I see that because I'm only here 1 week in the city, and then I can't take this with me. So.
So you guys get to see it all. We're gonna celebrate Christmas on this stream right now.
Anyway, when I saw this, I'm just like, I love advent calendars. I love like the secret, like what could be behind the doors. I love board games. And one other announcement is we're going to be giving away some of these promos as part of our stream in the coming weeks and months. So we'll announce what's there. Ilarg Adventskalender. Adventskalender. I can't say. I don't speak German. Hello, Ilarg. It's good to see you.
Not try and not offend people online.
That is.
So those are like, we don't usually stream on Fridays, but I guess this is like our second Friday in a row doing this. Just doing like a random. We like to buy board game related things and then apparently unbox them on stream.
The other thing, one reason I wanted to open this on stream, is just because a lot of people will never get to see what's inside. I think this box costs around $60. I think you can still get them on Board Game Geek's store. That's where I got it. It took about a week to get here.
Oh, so you got it from Board Game Geek?
Yeah, they sent an email about it, and I was like,
oh, so it's like their thing, is it?
So I think it's published by Frosted Games, which is a German company, but so a lot of the games here are. They're from around the world. I'm not sure if like...
It is like German being the first language you read and then English being the next language you read.
So I don't even know if these cards or whatever else we get in here are going to be in English or not, but I think it's like bilingual.
We are very well.
Yes.
Excited for the holidays.
Thank you for the host.
Christmas. Oh, thank you.
So do we have anything else to announce, or do we want to get into it?
Let's get into it. We're gonna like talk through this whole thing.
Yeah. So I'm nervous.
Do it. Number one.
So I
was gonna bang on the table, and then Raven's gonna yell at me.
Oh wait. So there's like, okay. So there's little. You can like put your finger through. There's like a little thing, and you can just pull it out. Okay. Here's surprise number one.
Oh, it's like a little.
It's a little card. Oh. Individually wrapped. Okay. So
God.
This is the first surprise. Maybe I should, sorry, I need to hold this up better, is this little packet. And
I don't want to like block Steve.
Let's see. Okay, so the first one, I know what game this is.
Is this the one you were really excited?
Yeah,
this
so
is like the reason he bought this game.
So the first one is, so it's cool. So each one has its own little kind of number thing, and then it shows you which game it's for. So this one's for Magic Maze. I love this game. Claire, have you played this? Okay, we're playing it. So basically, it tells you what's here. So what we got was a promo maze piece, which is exclusive to this set. And this one, any hero pawn on the external spaces of the tile can only move clockwise in the direction of the arrows. So if you know the game Magic Maze, it's just a piece that players can move through. Let me just show a little there. There you go.
I have not actually played Magic Maze, and we were trying to like figure out how we could actually stream it. Because it's like silent, like everyone's quiet and like moving stuff around really angrily.
I think it's just like an overhead shot, and you kind of put name tags where everyone's hands are reaching in, and that's about all you can do.
And then
so
some
cool.
music in behind.
Yeah.
So it's not just us banging on the table.
So this is kind of neat. So I think also like one of the kind of value adds for game publishers is like, look, you can be in this collection, and you know, I don't have like more than half these games, and now I might be interested in buying them.
That's true.
Yeah.
We have like a cool little promo thing.
I like that they're like wrapped really nicely, so I can put this back into my
and
game
we can
box.
ship it.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure you're keeping the magic.
I'm keeping the magic maze when it starts. Okay, so that's surprise number 1.
Do I do 2?
Yeah, you're number 2.
Yes.
I'll
This is
move
gonna
this up
take
a
us
little
a
bit.
while. Okay, guys, I'm over number 2.
You can just, is it?
Okay.
Is it little?
It is. No, did I? No, I didn't break it the whole way. Oh god.
This is so fun. What's it a little board?
I like my fingers in here. Ugh, I should have.
Oh, we German. Okay, we have German speaker in here.
Woo! Alright, it looks the same until you open it.
It's like a wrapper.
Number 2! I'll just make like
ASMR.
this
game is
one
this?
is for. This is in German. A Column of Fire.
I don't know the game. Do you know? Anyone know this game?
New advantage tiles. I'm gonna show them off anyway so that people can, if they do know the game, can be like, oh my god, that would be so cool to add. And then when we do the giveaways, we can mail it to them.
Yeah. Is there anything like notable? Is it just like an expansion almost?
Yeah, it's kind of a way we like tell you about the game itself. But it tells you more about like how to add these are advantage tiles. It looks like a very Euro game.
There's like box art on the back. What is the game called?
A Column of Fire.
I don't even see it.
Here,
Oh, it must have been in German.
It is.
Is it this one? Das.
Yeah. Go.
Das Fundament der I can't.
I'm so sorry for our awful German. If I say
okay, in German it's the Foundation of Eternity.
Oh, that sounds way better than A Column of Fire.
I just feel like Americans be like, I don't know what that means. That's fun.
Hey, Germany's like the board game.
We're doing well. Do you hear that?
I don't believe you at all.
Okay, number 3. Okay, number three's a big one. Okay, number 3. Ooh. Okay, I'll open 23 next. Okay.
I'm gonna go for number 4 while you open that.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's gonna take us forever.
Yeah. Okay. Here's number 3. So, I dropped it.
Oh god. They're like little slots. I can't.
It's almost there. Oh wait, hold on. There.
You pushed it down.
I pushed it to the left there. Okay, so this one, number 3, is for Klong. I don't know what the subtitle is. It says for. I'm not gonna.
For Schenken.
Let's see. So this is.
My French.
Oh,
is
this
much
is
better.
Clank. Sunken Treasure.
I was wondering. I saw the like art and I recognized it.
Oh, Clank is called Klong. It makes sense now. So this is a promo card. It's the Wishing Well. And I think I saw a lot of people playing this at PAX Unplugged. There you go. Choose 2, trash.
Again, like I've heard of this game, but I've never actually played it.
Same. I did see people playing it at PAX Unplugged. Okay, so that's number. It's kind of nice too. I'll say nice that it's a card here. They've actually put a nice piece of cardboard there, so you can like nicely package it back in, and it fits in these little. Though I think some of these are like boards, and I think some of them are little pieces and stuff like that too, because I think there are different sizes of different shaped of.
This one came with a board game shelf. I don't know what that means. This is from the game Alexandria, which is it's the same on both sides. Board game shelf, furniture special. Before placing furniture tiles on the room tiles, remove one random black backed furniture tile without looking at it and replace it with the board game shelf.
That's kind of funny for like board game lovers, like to have that kind of item in the game.
There's a little board game shelf.
Yeah, here's this one.
When you're in a room containing a board game shelf, they are now at least two, and there are now at least 2 heroes present. Then all nearby heroes lose time.
Oh,
because the 2
playing
of them
board
are now
games.
going to play board games.
Okay,
That's adorable.
5 is also bigger one. Okay, it's a little packet. Okay, number 5.
So I'm learning about like new board games all day.
I know, actually, like this is really clever. This is a really, and I can understand why like a board game company might give an asset to another board game company to be involved in this. Like,
Yeah.
So this is number.
Oh God, I'm breaking. I'm sorry.
This is number 5. Number 5 is again, that's the German. This is called, oh, it's the same. Gentes?
I feel like it was originally not German or English.
Audio quiet, even on max volume.
FYI.
Can you give us a little game here? So this one is 1 action tile, new starting player, 8 bonus point tiles, 8 hometown tiles, 6 city tiles. You can see, here we go.
I think it's just because we're not close enough to the mics.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll move my microphone a little bit.
Sorry.
You're gonna hear a little bit of movement.
Apologies to
Yeah,
everyone
so here
involved.
it is. So again, this has a new starting player and the bonus tiles. I won't read all of it. It's actually a lot, but you can see there's a bunch of little individual tiles there for this game.
We almost need like, I don't know, like links to all the games as we
I
pull them
know.
up. Jordan, you have a job now. Start
linking all these games.
Start linking all the games and putting them in. All right. This one's thick. Like this one was definitely one of the thicker ones I pulled out. Jordan's not here, so we're putting him to work. Ganges. Which is Ganges. Rajas of the Ganges. Mango Village.
Green Bananas. Thank you for the follow.
Hello. Welcome to the table.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I need to say that. Welcome to the table.
I started doing it, and Praveen just gave me like the look of like we're not saying that, and then it caught on, and now he's wrong.
There's a lot there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of tiles. This game looks kind of cool.
See, all this is gonna happen is we're gonna buy all these games, and then we're like, oh, we already have the.
Their
promo.
marketing ploy worked.
Hello from San Jose. Hello from San Francisco.
Okay. Oop, German. So it's 8 Mango Village province tiles. It almost looks like it adds. It's like a whole mini expansion on its own. I guess that's the point, but I mean, this feels like even more of an expansion. I don't know. This is cool. I want this game.
It would be kind of well, not that they could do this. Like, they gave you like a coupon for the game or like a discount.
They should. I mean, they sold it.
Claire's shaking her head no.
You can download the rules in French and Dutch. Sorry. That's why you call her Raven.
Oh, Raven. Sorry. Raven.
We have a producer that's not me this time.
It's been so long that I... Oh, friend of party time. Oh, what are we on? What number? 7?
I just pulled... No, I'm on... Oh, yeah. I pulled 6. I was like, I'm even numbers.
6, 8, 7. Okay, 7?
So... I guess, like, I don't know if part of the fun of advent calendars is trying to find the stupid number on the thing, but why can't they just put advent calendars in numerical order?
I think that is part of the fun. It's like, you don't, like, the ones I did growing up, it was like, as you got closer to Christmas, like, the better things started opening. Like, there was, like, oh, the stocking, and then I think, like, the end one was, like, the star on top of the tree, or it was, like, a present under the tree. You were, like...
Oh, like, I guess if they were in the right spots?
Yeah.
Is that how? Because it just seemed like, here's like, now they mass produce them, right? So it's like, here's a giant picture, and here's a bunch of random numbers.
The ones I had were like, each little thing was like a different shape and it had a different type of candy. So you were always like, there was like a really big one or like a long one. You're like, what kind of candy could be in there? Like this is a little different, but
I like only ever had the chocolate ones were the same.
I was literally asking on Facebook with my arts community about board games because I was thinking about putting together game nights at a local theater in Redwood City. You should definitely do it.
Yeah.
You don't have enough. My local board game night, I didn't really go, but has been on hiatus for like 5 months.
Oh yeah, we have a board game night in the office that we don't stream. Like we have a board game night we stream on Wednesdays, but we have a board game night we don't stream on Thursdays.
Okay, here's 7. It is the game Chimera. Oh, it's for both? There's 2 games. Wait, is it? No, it's just one. Chimera Station. This is a. Let's see. Oh, it looks like the little kind of event tokens, and they actually have a Euro version and a regular version. Yeah. So this one's in German, and then they have an English version. Steal 3 stars from each adjacent monster, and then pay 2 coins, attach a something from another player's supply. It says mix these interactive tiles into the supply for a slightly meaner game.
Ooh.
Nice. This is by TNG.
I do like, you know, when you get Euros and there's usually like a traditional thing that comes with the Euros where you're kind of like playing on your own board. And I love Castles of Burgundy, but you're really like basically playing your own game.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like, and that's kind of that type of game. But the expansions that add like just those little, oh, remember that game you are now all really good at and you really like? Well, we've added this concept where you can like backstab each other.
Yeah.
And I really like, you know, it adds an interesting like thing to a game that you've played with your friends a whole bunch.
Are you next?
Yeah.
You're number 8.
I am. Yes, we regularly stream board games on Wednesdays, and we stream D&D on Sundays. This is just ad hoc, and Steve was like, I have this thing, and I was like, hey, why don't we just do unboxing again on Friday? Because they did that.
I kind of like it. It's like a nice
Plan.
little. I'm gonna pull out 9 while you do.
Yes. And we have the bar at the office on Fridays, so I have like a pina colada. It's great. Okay. We should do all our streams. Okay, this one. What is Glux?
I kept thinking it's Flux, and I'm wondering if it's by the same publisher.
It's Glux. Glux. Only playable. They add light chips.
Oh, hi there.
Woo. I don't know. This is a cool game too. I'm just gonna buy all the games. This is what's happening.
Oh, and we were good with, we found people anyway.
Starting this light chip. It's almost like a puzzly game. I want this one too. Glux, guys. Sorry, I keep pulling it off camera. Ooh.
It looks like Drop 7, Drop 8. What is that called?
No idea.
Okay.
It does remind me of a cell phone game though.
Like number 9. Okay, we need to, maybe we'll pick up the pace, I guess. Oh, okay. This one is for the game. I've heard of this game. Flick 'em Up. And if I remember correctly, in the game you are literally like flicking pieces. So you get a blacksmith workshop and 2 feet and 3 horseshoes. So yeah, I think the way it works is and it looks like this actually would sit on, you can see here, some kind of like stand, and I literally think you're flicking the pieces. Yeah. Oh yeah. This says.
I've seen that before, where they really are. You're like, it's one of those dexterity games.
Yeah.
That would be fun to stream.
When the movement disc moves from the blacksmith from one side to the other, the player performing the movement receives a horseshoe. So it's like you will unlock the horseshoes as you do that. That's cool.
We actually, it's fun because our stream kind of ends up in like different meeting rooms every time we do this. What number, man? 10. And so you guys get to see like the different themed offices we have at Twitch. And so right now we're in Aperture Laboratories. So everything is Portal themed, including this is in the way.
It's a Portal gun signed by the entire team that developed it. Actually, and one of them worked for Twitch for a while. I got to work with her.
Oh yeah.
Kim Swift, yeah.
This is definitely one of the cooler rooms. Like, so when I show people, like, friends that come to Twitch, I'm like, oh, you have to see the Aperture room and the Portal gun.
I'm going to do 11. I should say, I think they're all the same, like, form factor. I'm a little sad. I thought some of them, it looked like some of them were, like, little, like, pieces, but I think they're all, like, the same little packet, which is fine.
Ikwazu. It's almost like a jungle theme game. And it adds 9 bonus tiles to Ikwazu, which is also a game I've never heard of.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one.
What I'm really excited for is Castles of Burgundy, because it's one of my favorite games, and I know there's an expansion zone. And I was like, how is that going to work?
Yeah, it'll be neat when we actually can see the games that we know.
Portal 2 is the ultimate relationship test.
Das Model Diarrhea.
That's probably true. I did not finish the co-op campaign with my ex.
So this is for 51 State and Hiroshima Hex.
Hey, Double Hawk.
Hey, Double Hawk.
Is it fine?
What's bad? I don't know what I said. Here's a new module. It's the arena. I don't know a lot about this game. It looks like Zombicide.
It does kind of look like Zombicide. I love zombie themed things. Like zombie.
I think that's what it
games.
is. It's like 51 State.
Because I love like survival. You know, like survival horror stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, it reminds me a lot of.
I'm gonna make them play Dread one time. It's gonna be great.
I'm down for that. Okay, this is 11.
I'm on 12. It's just fun to like open things.
Yeah, I'm like. I want to see the Mysterium one too. I'm like really curious what that one's gonna be.
We do like we've already streamed Mysterium twice. We should do it a third time
with
and then give away play with the expansion and then give it away to a viewer. I'm saying no. Raven wants it.
Raven is not up for that.
Oh! I know this one.
Yeah.
I found
this is one of the ones I was curious about. Oh! It's a new.
It's a new tile.
What are they
it's
called?
A new third. Oh.
What are they called?
Are you sure that's on level 3? Is that what that is? Anyone
No,
remember
you
how
get
to
3
play
victory
Splendor?
points. You get. This is one of the what are their names?
Oh, he's like a new.
They're called
Royal. Thanks,
a Royal.
John.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is so cool.
That's
that's
like a
neat.
good. Yeah, that's a good expansion for Splendor.
Yeah.
Like mini expansion. They don't even explain the game to you. Like all the other ones.
Like Ed Splendor.
Had explanations on like how this works in the rules and things you should know. This is like, no, here.
I would say like even in like my circles where like people only like tangentially interested in board games, they're like, did you know Catan and Splendor? And I'm like, yes, I did. Raven has never played Splendor. You've heard of it though, right? You know of it? No. It's on my desk. You can take it home.
It's actually a good 2-player game too. Like it's one of those ones that do function well as a 2-player.
13. We got ourselves. Oh wow. Oh, this is that. This is the
Splendor would have been really boring to watch.
What is it? This is called like. So my friend read this. It's like beautiful shit.
What?
In German, it's like beautiful shit, but in English, it's stroke of luck.
Elor can verify.
Is that what it means? Is that what it means?
Yes.
It's like schon
exactly.
Scheiße.
Beautiful shit.
Because I was like, she's like, is that what? Like, I probably that. So yeah, it's a little. What is this? This is.
And they didn't translate it straight into beautiful shit because
it's stroke of luck. I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't have flown.
Like, I wouldn't buy a game called Stroke of Luck, but I would definitely buy a game called Beautiful Shit.
Scheiße. Okay. Yes. So this says, in addition to the regular chips, give each player a lucky pig chip called Pig Short Blow. Put all your pigs you don't need back in the game, and then there's some extra rules with the pig.
Okay.
There are the pigs.
I love just fun party games, especially for streaming, because it's fun to watch us yell at each other.
I haven't heard of this. I mean, I'm guessing it's because it's like €2 for me, but I haven't heard of it.
€2 for you?
Just meaning like maybe I don't know if it's been like published in the United States. It probably has.
What number am I on?
You're on 14.
14.
We are.
Where's 4? Oh god.
Oh, it's kind of like wow, what a mess.
I've never played that.
Oh,
translation.
meaning like yeah. What I think of it.
Wow.
Which one's that? 15.
I got 14.
14. Okay, right.
I'm even numbers.
Oh, that makes sense. Where are you? 15. At the bottom.
Every game is you yelling at each other. That's very true. I think it's encouraged. That's why when we were renaming ourselves from Twitch Plays Board Games to something else, we're like, we're always tilted at each other. We should probably just go with that. This one's The Lost Expedition. I think that says solo, cooperative, and then I don't know the other German word, so I'm going to open it. Solo, cooperative, and competitive. How is something solo, cooperative, and competitive?
Maybe it has like different modes, like a one-player mode and...
Make the best of your food, your ammunition, and your health as you march deep into the Amazon jungle in search of the lost city of El Dorado. Choose your path and actions carefully to avoid danger. Play solo, cooperative, or head-to-head to see who can reach the lost city first. This is cards.
Oh.
And I don't know if we should open them.
Maybe not.
But
look how cool.
The art is so cool. This is like a Sasquatch.
Does it have like a mouth in its stomach? Or is that just fur?
Yes. That is its mouth. It's weirdly
positioned. It's like opening it so wide it's like on its stomach.
This looks really cool. Oh, there we go. It focused properly.
One thing I'll say is I think some of the games are doing it like their marketing person's like, oh, you know what? We could probably like give a 2-sentence blurb of what the game is. Like that one.
This was a good way because the other ones we opened up and I was like, what is this game even? And it tells you how to add the rules. But this one's like, hey, check out this game. And now we gave you some extra cards, which I think is a really good way to do it. And I know I'm holding up the German, but you know, some people in the chat can read it.
You are. Enjoy it.
I read it out loud.
Okay. Here's number 15.
That's so cool.
Flamme Rouge. It looks like a racing game.
A racing game?
Like a bike racing game.
What?
Yeah.
A racing game board game? Oh, yeah.
And you so it looks like this is a...
Flamme Rouge.
It's a mini expansion, so it looks like it's just a new type of piece. And I'm assuming you kind of build these...
Oh, kind of like zombies.
Well, I think you I'm assuming you need to like build your path or something, and it's random. But like, it looks like there's two sides, like one where it's like clear, and one where it's like a hazard. What's that?
That was
15.
So I'm on 16. Maybe this one's Mysterium. It's right on top of the Mysterium picture.
Wait, how do you see?
That's the house.
Maybe they did it on purpose.
That's the house. That's what I'm wondering if they did. Ugh. My fingers hurt from going and grabbing these all the time. They're not meant to be open back to back. They're meant to be open like an advent calendar.
That's true.
No. All right, this one is Cocoa Dynamite. New Huts.
Huh. And look, what does that remind me of? Puerto Rico? Does it have little...
This reminds me of... Why am I blank? Stone Age. I don't know if you ever played Stone Age. Stone Age is another one of my favorite games. Which I bought my dad and is a big hit in my house. They're new huts, which I guess if anyone had played Cocoa Dynamite would know what that means. But
what the implications of having a new hut are.
It's definitely, it seems very Euro. There's like little meatballs and you seem to like get food or trade something and get money. So. Cool.
Okay, this is number 17. And this promo is for Mistfall and Mistfall Heart of the Mists.
Oh yeah, Crit Camp did give us I guess I missed Jordan's comment. Crit Camp gave us a game at TwitchCon, and we haven't been able to fit in our schedule yet, but I definitely like to do that. Because they said it was like a co-op game where we will yell at each other, and I'm like, that sounds exactly like a game we should be playing.
This kind of sounds like, what was that thing we were just playing? I'll read it. So there's a new thing, it's the Winter's Hold. It's got some chests here. And it says, the Winter's Hold location can be added to any game of Mistfall or Heart of the Mist. It provides you with an extra location which you can decide to visit on your quest for some greater rewards. Looks like you can like earn some chests from it. What's that one?
I mean, the game we just played was Photosynthesis.
Yeah. Like in a few minutes.
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I come say hi?
Charmaine just peeked in.
Hi, Charmaine. Pull up a
Look
chair.
at these.
Share my mic. Hello. Hey
It's
guys.
Charmaine.
We're trying to wrap up quickly because we're supposed to go play Sherlock. Oh god, I'm not gonna break.
I'm here to steal Steve.
I was looking at Slack. I'm like, well, they didn't yell at me yet. They must both be.
I was texting yelling at you.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, I just got you 3 minutes
He's
ago.
late.
3 minutes ago.
Hey! Oh my gosh.
That's Jordan. It's fine.
I like Double Hawk.
Yeah, Sharp
What
Champ.
is this?
This is called King's Will.
What's this?
It's got like a big. So this. Adds more like tiles.
My fault. Opened the door and I didn't close it.
The Hungarians invaded the lands of the Dukes repeatedly. Otto's son Lindelof betrayed his father and forged an alliance with the Magyars, enlisting the help of some disgruntled dukes.
Degruntled.
This is what you get with that one.
You know what we haven't opened yet?
We haven't found.
The Castles of Burgundy.
There's a Castle of Burgundy one in here. Charmaine is with me on like that being one of the best games.
Which number?
I love Castles
number
of
was it?
Burgundy. Oh my
This is
gosh.
18.
Okay, let me get to 19.
We haven't found the Mysterium one either.
I know. We haven't done Mysterium. We haven't found Castles
How many
of
are
Burgundy.
left? I thought you were almost done.
We only
We
have like
found
6 more. We got to.
Only 6?
Well, we're on a cadence now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I help somehow?
Sure. I will give you this one. You can unbox. Yay.
This is Riga, which I feel like I've heard of before.
You get this one.
This is. Yeah, I don't actually know. They don't really have a good synopsis. But Riga comes with, it looks like there's different like cities on here and
What is this?
different amounts. What is it for? Which game?
This one? Well, I'll
Show
let
it on
you
the camera.
finish. Are you done?
That's it. I don't know. They didn't really
Okay.
tell a lot about the game, so that's the Riga
This
one.
one is Die Zunft von London.
Oh, open the inside. They have the English.
Oh.
You missed that part. We've been doing it the whole time. We're like.
The Guilds of London.
That's okay. Elarg is like
Elarg,
judging our.
yeah,
German.
Elarg's native language is first language is German, so she's always like.
Sorry, Elar.
Which one's that one?
I don't have enough money.
21?
Guilds of London. No, 20.
Oh, I have 21. That's
I'll do
22.
22.
We broke our like even and odd.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't know what to do now.
Oh no, I ruined it all.
Snowdonia.
Snowdonia.
We got the North Pole card, which is very thematic to being a Christmas thing.
You know what I'm wondering? If like
For
the
games,
really,
Snowdonia.
if like the ones we're waiting for are like
Probably the last
the last ones.
Oh, they have to
You
be.
know.
Okay.
Well, they gave you your Magic Maze one was like the first one we opened.
Oh my! I was so excited.
I love it, Elarg.
Did you get to meet Elarg at TwitchCon?
I don't think so.
So the name sounded familiar. So I want to say yes.
I think you might have met her, but you might have been producing. When
I felt
produced
so
it.
bad. There were people like came up to me the whole time, and I was a super like stressed ball
Yeah.
from doing that. I re-met Lyle from Crit Camp at PAX Unplugged, and I was like, okay, this is me now. This is me how I actually am.
Normal you.
I'm happy. Because he was like, yeah, the first time I met you, you were like a little unapproachable. I'm like, I'm sorry. I promise. I'm usually bubbly and happy.
So Nomads, this is number 22. You get extra gifts. and you shuffle them into the with the regular tiles.
Oh, here's Steve. This one's 24, so you can have it. That's the last one. So, okay, one of these is Mysterium, and one of these is Castles of Burgundy.
No, there's also a mystery. Ooh, I moved it. What is it? What did you get? Did you get it? Is it?
I know what this one is.
Is it? What is it?
It's not the one I wanted.
Oh, is it Mysterium
Yeah.
though?
You
Okay,
want
open
to
it.
trade these?
No, I want you to read it. I just want to know about it.
Mysterium.
Oh, it's a new
I-
card.
I haven't played Mysterium, so
Oh,
I
is it?
don't
It's a
know what it
holiday
is.
You haven't
themed.
played Mysterium?
No, we need to rectify this.
Yes.
It's holiday themed.
Can we play Mysterium in a week?
Rel,
Raven,
how's it
you've never
going?
played Mysterium
I
either?
haven't played it.
Oh, you have? Okay.
I own it.
Oh, perfect. I own it too.
Look, it's holiday. It's a holiday themed
This is
one.
Sam's favorite game.
Really? Well, we're about to play Sherlock with Sam.
What? Sam's here?
No, she's
she
Sherlock.
calls in.
Oh, that's so sad.
Where's 20?
She should be here soon.
It's
Wait.
pretty cool.
Hey, what's this?
25 is
Oh,
the
24.
25
So
is
on the
that
back.
has to be Castles of Burgundy then.
Okay, here's number 24. So the expansion, so the Mysterium card is just a new abstract card to add.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is. This is the one. Okay, so I just bought Cottage Garden.
Oh, wait.
It's not the one you
Hey,
wanted.
Cricket!
Oh my god!
Cottage Garden.
Whoa.
Wait, you've like Cottage
I just bought it.
Is it fun? What is
Okay,
it?
this Cottage Garden is the Easter Bunny, a cooperative mini expansion. Players cooperate to hide as many Easter baskets as possible while
my
simultaneously storing their flower pots and gardens so they can all celebrate Easter together.
That sounds fun.
And it has a little bunny,
That's awesome.
Oh.
and it has little baskets that you
Oh.
have.
A little hoppy.
I'm really
Where's
excited for
Castle
that.
Birdie?
Okay,
Yeah, I don't-
so
What?
there's a mist. Okay, try to find. Okay, it says there's
Can I
a
just
hidden.
Can I just tear the whole thing?
No, I mean I want to see where it is. There's a mystery.
So you can see inside the box from looking through where the compartments are. Is it down there? It's got to be like in behind this.
It's Castles of Burgundy is the
Yeah.
game. So
This is what I've been waiting for.
Can we get a
Okay, Craig can't-
flashlight to shine in there?
I have my phone.
Do you see it? Is
You
it
see
driving
it?
you crazy too?
I think she wants to
We're
just
all
like.
itching from wanting to tear this
We'll
box
just tear
apart.
it
The
open.
thing is, like, I don't know. I've never played this game, so I'm like less excited. Okay.
Is there a way to?
There's a way to open the
We can
box.
just,
Yeah, let's
we'll
just-
open it carefully.
Right here, right here, right here. This tab comes out.
Okay, the whole box opens. It looks like you have to open the whole back of the box.
Raven, you are just a little bit on camera. Hi, Rel. I'm gonna Rel de Shire.
You met Reldet. Probably met
Oh.
Reldet.
The name sounds again familiar. I'm horrible with names on a regular basis, and then
I'm just
add
afraid
the
of-
stress from TwitchCon.
Okay, I got.
It's here. It's huge. OMG!
Oh, wait, the top one. The top. Wait, is the bottom?
The bottom.
Where?
The sides. The sides.
No. Oh, the sides. Okay.
Oh my God, it's a
open
whole
it and.
new
It's a new board. Can we
Which
play
one is-
Castles of
Okay.
Burgundy next week?
Okay.
I'm so excited.
I was something.
We have not streamed Castles of Burgundy, and I would think both Charmaine and I were like, we should stream Castles
would be
of Burgundy.
all over this, except maybe it would be like a friendship ending stream.
I don't know. I guess like it would be hard if you and I play this all the time because there's definitely like a
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the. So what is this? It is a.
what?
It's expansion 9, a team game.
And then
Play
you
in
can-
two. Play in
It's
two
a team?
two-player teams. Team members should sit next to each other.
Can be friends.
All rules to the game apply except for the following changes. So then there's some new rules to have teams.
Oh my gosh.
We can
Is it-
This has to happen.
This
We
has
can
to
be
happen.
on the same team.
Okay, I have
That
something
way
else
we
to
don't
tell
have
you
to
guys.
end our friendship.
I have something
Oh,
else to
then-
tell you guys.
This is the
And
other
then-
one. What?
What, Steve?
What? What, Steve?
Something else came as an addition to the 25th prize.
Okay.
It's in this white envelope.
What?
Is it the second player?
I don't know.
Because I was like teams. So where's the other? What's the other team doing? Guys, additional expansion number 25.
So this literally changes the whole game, right? It's like basically a new game.
Yeah, you
It's a
usually
new
you have
mechanic.
like your own board.
Yeah.
So it's
playing
like-
on a team is
So they
entirely
made the
different.
whole board specifically so you can play together.
This would make it even more. Like I was like, I don't know if it'd be like a boring stream, but
no,
like
this
if we
is
had
really
it
cool
as
because we
teams-
each have our own resources. It looks like. I'm thinking some things are individual and some things are shared.
They more look like.
So the rules are, I don't know if you want to peek through really quick.
Maybe. Yeah, we should.
But it just tells you like some quick things that are different. If you
This
wanna
is
take
so
a look.
cool.
It's in there.
It says one
Yeah.
double board.
Yeah, so they gave you the other double board.
Okay.
Oh, these ones are different, I think. Oh no, it's the same.
Yeah.
Which is how you
there's
should
two
play
options.
Castle Burgundy with the
Yep.
same boards. There, so we can play a 4-player team
Yeah.
2v2.
Is this anything or just like to make it? Dear Passionate, so it's a little letter. Dear Passionate Gamer, this year's Advent Calendar has an additional expansion. It is well hidden behind door number 25. Don't give it a look for it after you've opened the doors. Unfortunately, there's a mistake during the assembly of the calendar and it only included half the included content.
See?
Including this letter, you have only 2 missing sheets.
Got it.
So cool.
Guys, this changes everything.
I know. I'm so excited.
Okay,
I should
we are
run.
definitely streaming this.
You're gonna go get this
Because
stuff
I
put
need
up?
to go get Sherlock set up, but
Okay,
I'm
I'll
so
come
glad
down.
I got to be here for
Yes,
this moment.
for the Castles of
And
I'm glad that
we
you were
should do
here
this
to be
soon.
excited with
Yes.
me because Steve is like, Castles of Burgundy. I'm like,
I was
I'm like,
squealing.
"Bye, bye."
I squealed with you.
yeah, we squealed. I apologize for everyone's ears.
Oh, yes.
Sorry. Especially Ravens.
Okay.
Hi, Raven.
Hi everybody and bye everybody. Have a great weekend.
Hi, Charmaine. Yeah, we're
Hi,
about to
Charmaine.
play Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. Our first one in like 2 months. So yeah. So quick. I guess this can go in the other envelope, huh? Oh, they can all go together. Okay.
They
there's
don't
that.
go together.
Just quick wrap up thoughts. So what is your thoughts on this as like a phenomenon, like this Advent calendar? Like
I
what you
mean-
actually got with it?
I love mystery boxes. I have, like going through this, I was like, okay, I know Mysterium, I know Splendor, I obviously love Castle Burgundy, and those are the only games I've played on there.
Yeah. So I had those. I had like Splendor, Mysterium, Cottage Garden. I felt like I knew everyone I knew loved Castles of Burgundy, so I thought that was like good.
This is cool. Like this is super cool. Like Mysterium was like, oh, that's a really cool card and it's Christmas themed and I love Mysterium. But like this was actually like feels like an expansion that's
Yeah.
super cool for Castle of Burgundy.
I'm wondering if the way they produce this, that they're like, let's find like one flagship expansion and have it be like a fully like fleshed out like expansion, and then they basically let people kind of buy into the other 24 days. Because it's great marketing. Like, look at all the stuff we got. It was really fun to open. Like, you never knew what you were gonna get. I'm a little disappointed, a tiny bit. Like, I thought some of the holes are different shapes. So like, I'm like, maybe there's a little marker, like different pieces. So they all kind of have this limit. I understand why they do.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We should give away an expansion right now, or do you have to run?
I think we'll probably do that next
I think
week.
next week, so we can figure out.
How we're gonna do
Yeah.
it, and like, cause we didn't even know it was gonna be in here,
Yeah.
and I think these will be like nice little mailing things we could do, like to Twitter followers that are on or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I want to figure out at least how to bot that or something.
Yeah, we don't have a bot to do it, but
So we had no idea what was coming in here. Like,
yeah, we didn't even know what it looked like.
This is the box. We're like, let's just do it. Let's go.
Yeah, Rel, you should join us next week. We'll tweet about the expansions, like what's going to be available. But you know, our idea is that we'll give some of these away, and
Yeah. You could like, yeah, we'll do like, you can choose from the list.
yeah, we'll make a good list, and you can grab one. So I think
This
we're
would be
gonna.
really easy to mail to people.
Yeah, they're definitely like meant to be mailed. Any final thought? I would say like I think this costs around $60. Like, to be honest, like I'm glad I got it. Like, you guys got a lot of fun out of it. Looks like we're gonna get a full game out of
Yes.
this one. Like, I'm definitely gonna use the Cottage Garden one. The Mysterium one will go in my game box. The Magic Maze one will go in my game box like immediately. I may look at some of the other ones and buy some of them. I know which is the one I was thinking about getting. I do have Splendor actually, so that one will go in the game box.
I'd have to look back. The one with the cool looking Sasquatch thing where you're like going through the
Oh
jungle.
yeah, that one was called.
Like we'll give it away. I'm gonna go look that game up and see what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Any final thoughts?
I don't know. We're playing this on stream. Charmaine and I have decided executive order.
It was cool. I will say this, like, next year I will, oops, I moved this in front of myself. Next year I'm going to buy this again. Like, this was really fun. I don't know. I want to do it again. I think it's really cool that, you know, they have like a flagship game. There was something like really robust in there. And yeah, hopefully it was fun to look through.
We should plan like our own advent calendar thing and like do a advent calendar for our audience next year. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Something else. I don't know. I have this like random little giveaways. Once, like for all the days leading up to next Christmas. This is like a year out, guys. I apologize, but I think that would be like tilted Advent. I think would be a cool concept, and we could like give away like little game things.
There, and actually, when I was at PAX Unplugged, did you see? There's a bunch of like small little games that
we should just like collect them all at different conventions throughout the year, and then we'll make a little advent calendar out of them.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I had a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me to do this. And I would say, like, I think it would have been really boring to like sit by myself and like open these.
Oh.
It was fun to like
and hang out with chat.
Yeah. 25 things make you tilted. Number 25 will be horn. I agree. It should be something really cool. Okay, so we are all done here. Do check out the Tilted Dragon stream on Sunday at 4 p.m.
Sunday at 4. We're long-haired guy is going to be our DM.
Yeah.
Which is going to be super cool. And John's going to be a player, who's our usual DM.
Yeah, I only, so when I joined, there was some technical stuff going on, but I really want to see John be a player versus the DM. I think it'll be, because I'm sure he's played, has he been a player more than a DM?
No, he hasn't been a player in 2 years. He was so excited, and he was so disappointed when we had technical difficulties. But him, John's character and Cedric had already been like, just have this like amazing like angry, I was gonna say chemistry, but they're always like mad at each other, and they were already like getting into it, so it's gonna be great to watch. I'm excited.
Awesome. We'll check that out. I'll do a shameless plug tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Pacific. I am making tiny hamburgers on my own channel, Horses on Demand. If you want to watch that, I should say, like, I'm actually really excited. I've been thinking about it all week, looking at this little thing. So
yeah, you should guys follow him on Twitter, and you'll see the pictures. They're really.
It's really cool. Okay, so we hope to see you all on Sunday, and then next Wednesday, we are both doing the Lark lamp. So we built that last week. We are going to be giving away something. I don't know what, and we'll let you know. And
we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, and you'll see more of us then.
Definitely giveaways all this month.
Yes, and thanks to our producer Raven.
Thanks, Raven.
Thank you, Raven, for helping us. And thanks to everyone for stopping by. I think Axel Hellfire is going to start a raid for us. So I don't know who we're raiding. Axel, if you want to take it away, please join the raid and head over. And we'll see you on Sunday. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
We don't know
exactly. Who are we raiding?
We're raiding Painted Meeple.
Painted Meeples. Guys, join the raid. Join the raid.
Nice.
Oh, God, my mouse.
Jordan doesn't even have our thing. Bye. Join the raid, guys.
Bye.